In the ancient village of Umekri, the people believed that every child came into the world with a gift from the spirits. Some were gifted with strength for farming, some with wisdom for leadership, some with beauty that opened doors. But there was one gift the village both respected and feared, the gift of seeing tomorrow. That gift belonged to a girl named Ifinanya. From childhood, strange signs followed her. When she was 5, she cried through the night, and by morning, lightning struck the tallest iroko tree in the village. When she was 7, she refused to fetch water from the river, and that afternoon, the river swallowed a goat. Her mother, Ogochi, would hold her close and whisper, "My child, God has placed fire inside your eyes." Only one person never feared Ifinanya, her best friend, Chidinma. They grew up like twins of fate. They bathed together in the river, they cracked palm kernels under the moon, they shared roasted corn and secrets. Chidinma often said, "Your gift will protect us forever." Ifinanya believed her. One night, Ifinanya dreamed of a broken calabash floating on blood-red water. Black birds circled above it, and she heard a drum beating slowly. Doom. 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 She woke up shaking. At dawn, she ran to Chidinma. "Something terrible will happen at the river today." Chidinma laughed. "Today is market day. The river will be full of people. Nothing will happen." Before sunset, a young fisherman slipped and drowned. The village wailed. Women tore their wrappers. Men beat the earth with their fists. From that day, people began to whisper, "That girl hears tomorrow before it speaks." They respected Ifinanya, they feared her, and Chidinma watched admiration gather around her friend while her own name faded. Elders began to consult Ifinanya before journeys. Women brought kola nuts to her mother. Children stared at her like she was a shrine. Chidinma felt herself disappearing. One night, she said bitterly, "Why is it always you? Can't you teach me this power?" Ifinanya replied softly, "It is not something I learned. It comes like breathing." That night, jealousy entered Chidinma's heart and refused to leave. Near Umekori stood Timiwo Oju, a forest no one entered, those who did returned. Different, one evening, Chidinma met a crooked old woman near the stream. The woman whispered, "Do you want to be feared like your friend?" Chidinma nodded. "Go to the forest at midnight. Take a white cock. Call my name 3 times. She did not tell Ifinanya. That night, she disobeyed the laws of Umekri. When she returned, her eyes glowed strangely. From that day, Chidinma began to see visions too, but hers smelled of blood. Soon Chidinma also predicted deaths and accidents. The village said, 2 powerful girls in Umekri. But Chidinma began to poison hearts. She hides things. She causes misfortune. She talks with spirits. Slowly, fear turned toward Ifinanya. When goats died, they blamed her. When crops failed, they blamed her. Chidinma stayed silent and enjoyed it. One night, Ifinanya dreamed again. She saw Chidinma standing beside a burning tree while the village cried. She confronted her. "You went into Timiwoju." Chidinma laughed. "Are you now the owner of power? You invited darkness," Ifinanya warned. "It will destroy you." Chidinma replied, "I am tired of being your shadow." That night, she returned to the forest. The spirit said, "Bring us what you love most." Chidinma thought of Ifinanya, and she agreed. On the next market day, Chidinma cried in the village square, "Ifinanya wants to kill the chief." She shouted. Fear spread like fire. "She told me in secret." Chidinma lied. Ifinanya was dragged from her hut. She cried, "I am innocent." But fear had become stronger than truth. She was tied and locked in a goat shed. Only her mother believed her. Dogs howled. The river overflowed. Chidinma ran screaming, "They are coming." Dark shadows followed her. The spirit spoke through her mouth. She promised us her beloved. The elders trembled. Ifinanya cried from the shed. "She sold me to them." Truth burst like thunder. The spirit said, "Choose, her life or the village." Chidinma collapsed, crying. Iphigenia stepped forward. "Take my gift instead." The spirits laughed. "A gift cannot replace a heart." The ground opened. They dragged Chidinma into the forest. Her scream followed the wind. Iphigenia lost her visions. She became ordinary. The village built a shrine by the river. Iphigenia said, "My gift saved the village, but destroyed my friend." And Yumekori never joked about envy again. Moral: a gift without wisdom becomes a curse. Envy kills friendship. Disobedience opens doors you cannot close. Betrayal always returns with payment.